If you want to analyze and know how to judge a person very quickly, you don't have to study any psychology. Why? Because there are special tricks for you to understand what a person is exactly. Now, I have seen a lot of people undergo a lot of problems in their life because they don't know how to see and understand the other person. Why is a person behaving this way? Why is a person taking decision this way? Or maybe why a person is having such a kind of a problem? What is the mindset they are facing? It can start from being a mother or to HR or handling a lot of people. So many times you can have confusions about how to understand a person. I just don't know. And you can search it in Google, and the Google will give you certain answers saying there are 10 types of people, there are givers, there are takers, so and so, and there are a lot of westernized classification of the people. How to understand somebody very easily? It is actually very easy than you think, because there is something called as a psychic analysis which a person can use to understand the other person. What is a psychic analysis? Psychic analysis is there are already natural parameters which is being built long ago, thousands of years back, which can be used to analyze if a person is behaving this way or that way. Let me give you an example of how to use a psychic analysis. There are three types of people. You can classify it as Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. This is just an example. So if you see, a certain category of men would come under the Brahma. Brahma is they like academically, they'll study well, they like to work well, they're very creative, they will like to do something new, they'll have a lot of new ideas, they will go into research. They'll generally not be very attached with the outside world, and they'll generally not take much care about the money matters. So they are called as the Brahma. So when a Brahma person is there, you cannot expect him to dress well. So what happens when he gets a wife who expects him to dress well? He might not give a lot of importance to the dressing and the apparels, but he might give importance to what he's learning, what he's doing, and he might invest a lot of money in studying. So what happens? The woman automatically, she gets very angry. He's spending a lot of money in unnecessary studies, he's not taking care of himself types. Now the second category of men, we can classify it as Vishnu. If you see Hrithik Roshan, or if you see Tom Holland, they are like a dream boy kind of people, where they have a perfect body, they look really well, they have a lot of luxury. They are the typical representation of Mahavishnu, where they like luxury, they like to be very showing off, they want to have a cool life. So imagine such a person getting a wife like Durga. Durga will be a very strong woman, she'll be very goal oriented, and she needs to push the man to do something. And that man will always want to have fun, go for a party, get around with people, drive in with their friends. So they'll obviously be clash with the wife. The third is, you can classify men as Rudra or Shiva, where they'll be very aggressive, and you talk anything, they can egoistically take it in a other sense. They like expect respect, they want power, they want to get to higher positions very fast, they'll be interested in politics, and they'll have a lot of anger within themselves. You might see men who bash their wives. They are a typical Rudra type. They won't allow the women to go to their father's house. They want the women to be with them, to serve her, so to serve him. And imagine he gets a wife like Lakshmi. So Lakshmi is a person who wants to look pretty, spend a lot of money in her apparel, spend a lot of money in her dress and everything. So this is the paradox of life. If you just look into everybody as Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, or Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati, you can easily, psychically, you can know what the person energy is all about. Similarly, I'm just giving you one example. Similarly, there are 9 dimensions in which you can use psychic techniques to analyze a person. When it is a child, a mother can use these techniques to find out whether the child is going to be academically positive, or it's going to be artistic, or it's going to be sports oriented kid. Why? Because if the child is in a Brahma's energy, they can put him or her into academics, and they might train them very well. If the child is going to be Mahavishnu, they can put him or her in the arts. For example, they can put the child into dance, music, modeling, beautying, all these things. The child will be very interested. And if the child is going to be the energy of Rudra or the Durga, they can easily channel the energy into sports, and they can easily channel the energy into something very aggressive, that which can hold the kids' energy. All the kids or all the people in the world are not the same. They have, each and everybody has a special constitution, and you need to understand that you can easily analyze a person's character. You don't have to spend 2 years, 3 years with them to analyze, because even in a relationship, I've seen a lot of people they just get committed in a relationship and they just stay in a relationship for 2 years. After 2 years, the girl or the boy will realize, oh, this is the character of the person, I don't like it. Why should you take 2 years to come out? And by that time they'll be emotionally involved, and leaving will give them a lot of heartbreak. And imagine you have a situation in your office where you have people working under you and you're not able to make them work. What would happen? You'll have to use some kind of motivation, right? Money is not the motivation factor for each and every person in this world. There are few people who say, even if you pay 1 crore of rupees, I'm not going to do this job. In that case, you will have to use psychic analysis to analyze what is the person. If you want to learn all the 9 dimensions of how to analyze a person, you can take the psychic analysis course from us. This is a 4 to 5 hours workshop. This is a one-to-one workshop where you can learn it through video call. And if you want to book this course and view it, it would be really helpful to lead your life, to judge people, to understand people, to move with people in a better way. Similarly, if you know that person is such and such, you can at least stay away from them if that does not work out well for you. I have told this to many women, to many people in a career, because they don't know what their boss thinks, they don't know what the other colleague thinks, they don't know whether the colleague will take such decisions, they don't know whether the boss is going to take such decisions. You can't learn everything by mistake, or you cannot learn everything by experience. If you had to learn everything by experience, you'll already get 100 years old before you achieve anything in this world. Otherwise, it has to just be a fluke or luck. So you just take this course, it is going to change your life forever, because this psychic parameters can be used anytime, anywhere. You just have to learn it once, because learning it once and seeing everybody in that perspective will change your life forever. You can subscribe to this channel. I'll be speaking more about many spiritual things, and you can also opt for this course. For more details, you can check consultarot.com and also my WhatsApp number, which would be displayed below. Thank you.